Hello and welcome back to Dueling Grounds, where today we have Vlad on Atraxa Grand Unifier against myself on Spider-Man 2099. Now I'm on the play,
Yes.
So my hand is... The mana is a bit interesting. I've got effectively 2 tap lands, but I have got Mental Misstep, which is great, Counterspell. Stern Scolding is, I think, okay against Vlad. He plays like Mother of Runes and Mana Dorks and whatnot. Lava Dart and FOMO. What's Vlad's hand look like?
Vlad's hand is good. 2 lands, but they fetch lands, and a 4-colour deck is quite good because it means he can get whichever lands he needs first.
Yes.
Wood Elves, Swords to Plowshares, Stock Up, Recurring Nightmare, Mystic Confluence. Wood Elves is notable because he says this is like a big mana deck. He's basically just want to ramp as much as he can so he can play Atraxa. Atraxa is his winning condition, so it's a slightly different take on Atraxa, in his opinion. Swords to Plowshares for removal. Recurring Nightmare is just a busted card. This is one of the few formats where we get to play with it.
It is.
Stock Up and Mystic Confluence just do it quite a lot.
Yeah,
so
it
looks like a good hand, a solid hand. So let's see how it goes. You're on the play as you said, and you lead.
So I think I lead with the Stormcraft Coast. No, yes, with the Stormcraft Coast. Yeah. In the hope that I guess I will draw a land that will allow Sulphur Falls to come into play untapped.
Sulphur Falls cares about the land types.
Yeah, it's like a buddy land. You want to have
basics.
a mountain. Yeah, if it's your 3rd land, it comes into play untapped.
Stormcraft Coast.
I believe so. Yeah, it's not the one that doesn't care about basics.
Okay,
it's a slow land.
So do you think that's the safer land to play first?
No, I think actually I thought I played Sulphur Falls.
No, I think playing Sulphur Falls first makes more sense.
That probably would have made more sense.
Because then any land off the top would have allowed Stormcraft Coast.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But apparently Past Adam didn't agree with that. So here we are. Looks like I've drawn a Force of Negation.
Okay.
Which helps with the free spells, and I've got Stern Scolding up, depending on what Vlad's going to do here. He's getting one of the triomes. Yeah, but just which one? Because it's the fancy alternate arc, as Vlad's decks always look beautiful.
Spara's headquarters?
So Bant, then, I think.
That was my guess. I can't really enhance images like we do in the movies, so I'm just...
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance more. Okay, so... Misty Rainforest here. Which he's cracking immediately, which is interesting.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to play a spell straight away. I was at the time of recording, this game was over a week ago, so this is going to be just as much of a surprise to me as anyone else what happens.
Trying to catch up on some old videos here. But yeah, it's really interesting to see Mr. A4 was cracked here, because he doesn't have anything of 2 CMC in his opening hand, so he must have drawn into something. Unless he's trying to play around like a Tail's End, I'm not sure.
Yeah, could be.
But he still isn't playing around stuff. That's interesting. You know, I'm starting to get to the point playing MTGO quite a lot where I kind of just feel like I want to crack my fetches at sorcery speed all the time.
Yeah.
I just keep getting got by stifles.
There's that, and there's also, I think, on MTGO, you've got like the F6 value of just like passing through your turn without having to worry about doing it in your end step and then missing and then kind of... Oh, I'm counting my hand.
Oh, is this a hymn to Torak?
It looks like it. No,
it's a devoted druid. Okay.
He just wanted to know how many. So this is going to get. I surely I will Stern Scolding this. Yeah. Okay.
No, that is an infinite mana combo piece. I'm assuming Vlad is playing one of them.
He probably is. Yeah. It looks like I've drawn Malcolm for the turn. And FOMO, I'm going to try and dig for a land. Discard a flashback spell, seems sensible.
Which you can't currently flashback, it's worth noting.
Doesn't matter. It's if I'm going to discard a card from my hand, it's going to be a flashback spell.
I agree with you, I was just mentioning it on the current
fair enough.
state.
No, that's fair. And I lucked out and drew a land.
Which will allow you to flashback this Lava Dart. Most relevant part of
that's all coming up, Adam. So, let's see.
I'm actually curious. So sorry, Atraxa is no red, right?
Correct.
So he could be playing Swift Reconfiguration and he could be playing Hazel's Brewmaster. So I'm wondering how much this Devoted Druid is important.
Oh, are these combinations? These are combos with Devoted Druid.
I mean, he might not be on any of them. Devoted Druid is just a 2-mana.
Oh, Swift Reconfiguration. I didn't know that. That's interesting because it loses the creature type, but it still retains the ability to tap. Ah, wow.
So then it can have as many -1/-1 counters on it as you want.
Nice. I mean, infinite mana is a good way to win the game.
Yeah, but I guess it is infinite green mana in a full colour deck, so you need to have something to do with it. You can't just
Ballista or something.
Yeah.
Or some way to filter. Then it gets complicated. Then if you're then trying to filter one colour into multiple
then suddenly
colours.
it's like probably not very good. So he's cracking here for a tropical island.
I'm sure he's going to play Wood Elves if he's cracking main phase.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, because he doesn't shuffle. I remember he said to me, "I'm going to shortcut. I'm not going to shuffle from my fetching because I'm going to search again."
Yeah.
And he said, obviously, that if it doesn't resolve, then he would shuffle.
The other play could have been a stock up here. I think Wood Elves makes more sense, but
I think so. I think if you're going to cast a stock up, you want to kind of ramp first so that you've got the mana to then maybe double
hold
spell
up something,
or hold something up. Yeah,
very nice Wood Elves as well.
Always. Vlad's decks are just like they're like a. I was going to say an assault on the eyes, but that doesn't sound complimentary. They're a thing of art.
They're like they're a positive assault on the eyes.
Yes.
So you crack your Scalding Tarn for a very powerful new addition to Magic here.
Yeah, I mean you've got to do it. You only get one though. It's so sad. Vlad can play like
I noticed that when playing on MTGO a lot, playing loads of different decks. And whenever I'm playing a deck that's not 3 or more colours, I'm just like, this second fetch land doesn't feel very exciting.
It doesn't do anything. I mean, it fixes your mana.
Yeah, but the Surveil lands have made fetching feel so much more fun.
Absolutely.
And whenever you're fetching something else, it's not the same.
Mono-coloured Surveil lands when, Wizards?
Yeah, I've been asking for this for a while. Although I haven't moved on from being Mr. Monocolour at FNM, I still would like to see them exist.
Yeah. Right, I'm taking my time shuffling.
Well, as you're taking your time, theoretically speaking, do you think these mono-coloured Surveil lands would see play outside of mono-coloured decks? Like, would your two-colour deck play it?
I would probably play at least one in a 2-colour deck, right? I think so. They've proven themselves to be worth coming into play tapped.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're weaker than a dual land.
Yes.
But I still think that they would see play.
So
but maybe not like a Vlad 4-colour.
No point. No consideration there. You just play more.
The lands just keep coming from this 2-land keep. We don't have Delirium, but I might as well just crack it. So he's only got 1/1.
Vlad obviously had the 1 line up. So you didn't play Spider-Man here. Is that because you're suspicious of interaction?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I want some way to protect. Although I do have the Mental Misstep in hand.
And he only had 1 mana open, so you could have.
I had nothing to combo with it. I had nothing to combo with Spider-Man.
Okay, but Spider-Man's still just powerful.
I think I played this deck the week before, and I didn't do terribly well with it. And I think during that previous week, I realised that this deck is Splinter Twin, just in a new form.
Yeah,
and so it's not just like red blue good stuff, where you just want to run out your commander. You want to kill your opponent. You never used. Well, you did used to run out like Pestamite just for beats, but I think I found with this week and maybe. Spoilers, subsequent weeks, that this deck really wants to be played a bit like Splinter Twin, and you want to find your twin piece before, so that you've got a reason to play Spider-Man.
Sure.
Personally. The other thing you can do is play Spider-Man as a Necrotol and kill your opponent's creature.
Yeah.
But Wood Elves is not something I'm interested in killing.
No. Is Felia something interested in killing?
Now that would be something that might get me to play Spider-Man without haste, just to play it as a kill spell.
As a removal spell.
Yeah.
I Spider-Man 2019, it's so funny how pre-Relic Fest I did not even know this deck existed, and post-Relic Fest it's like the most talked about deck at our local game shop.
Well, it's you got me on it.
Yes,
you were telling me about your rundown from Relic Fest, and you were saying, Adam, this deck's amazing. I was like, oh,
and you were like, is
a blue-red deck that's amazing.
So, attack with Felia, flickering. So you seem to have just passed back here. I feel like I've kind of lost track a bit, but
yeah, we were. No,
you Felia did your end step, didn't? Okay, sure, I see. So attacking, flickering the.
So yeah, I remember now. I made a mistake. I should have flashed in Malcolm when in Vlad's end step because I believe I had the mana to do so, and I just kind of blanked on it, and then I thought, oh no, but then I don't then just want to like run it out main phase because I forgot to play it. I'm going to hold it. And now it actually is functioning as a removal spell.
Yes.
A 2-mana removal spell for Felia. So in a weird way, my mistake paid off, which feels really bad.
No.
Probably feels bad for Vlad as well, because I shouldn't be able to ambush him with the Felia. He should have known, with the Malcolm, he should have known about it. But here we are. Play badly, get rewarded. So he's going to fire off a removal spell. This is great for me as well, by the way, because this is getting him to deploy removal spells from his hand.
The good thing from your position as well is that you're playing against this deck that has counter magic as well. For him to cast the swords, he has to let the Malcolm resolve. Yeah. So if he's like, okay, I'll let it resolve so I can remove it, and you counter his removal spell, it's like, oh, I can't counter the spell now.
Yeah. So we get Felia off the board and get a removal spell out of his hand, which obviously I had to pay a counter spell for.
Now he goes for the stock
up. Stock up. Now this is exciting. Now Vlad's tapped out.
Yeah.
See, this is if you played old modern, you don't tap out against Twin because then they're like, Although these days there's so many free spells that they didn't exist back then.
That is true.
But I don't think, I'm flicking my hand way too fast, but I don't think I've drawn a combo piece, as it were. And have I got Delirium? I've got creature, instant, land. I think it's just creature instant land.
Yeah, I can't see anything else up there at the moment.
So I don't have Delirium, so I don't get double attacks with.
Sadly, you made the mistake of playing a 2-color deck, so this Misty Rainforest can't get you another Surveil land.
Don't remind me. It's just brutal. Right, so Vlad looks like he picked up 2 lands just quickly as he was shuffling his hand. I think he picked up a Boseiju and a Bloodstained Mire. Okay, so he wants to play his land drop for the turn. Very sensible.
So now he's not tapped out. He has some sort of interaction.
Yeah, I think I missed in the talking. I missed that he hadn't actually made his land drop for the turn.
And this Wood Elves puts a forest into play untapped.
Oh, so, how wrong could I be?
Yeah. So you seem to be thinking.
I'm going to peek at the end of his turn.
Okay.
This is a newer edition. I added this, I think, after playing it the first week.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Gitaxian Probe is so good. Why not just play another worse one?
Yeah. Would you ever play the? There's a third version of this effect.
No, is there?
It's 1 blue and you draw in the next upkeep.
Oh, like a Bulbily effect.
Yes, yeah. I'll find the name of the card for you.
I probably would. Yeah.
Okay, I know about this card because I played it on Octavia.
Okay, I'll have to look it up. You'll have to tell me after the match.
Let me make a note of that actually.
Anyway, I see. Is that Orum's Chant?
That is Orum's Chant in Vlad's hand. Okay, so what was Orum's Chant? So I think that's Sauron's Ransom. No, Baraglyph, sorry.
Baraglyph, sorry.
No, Sauron's Ransom. Orum's Chant, Baraglyph, Recurring Nightmare we know about, Mystic Conflict we know about, Boseiju we know about.
Okay. So I think I'd look at this and go, right, Vlad's got 2 mana. He's going to try and silence me, right? Because nothing else in his hand really does anything on my turn.
And there's no unknown cards here.
No. So he's fetching at the same time that he's searching with Wood Elves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, it's just good. It's good sportsmanship, right?
You grab a Steam Vents tapped. You don't want to grab the Volcanic Island just to show off?
Why did I grab a Steam Vents tap? Didn't I tap down to 1 mana?
No, you had 2 lands tapped. You tapped the 3rd land to use the peak.
Then if I don't need the mana, then yes. Why would I get a Volcanic Island when I can get my?
I have a Volcanic Island in my deck. Just
I mean, we're probably the Volcanic Island.
He's got 4 OG jewels.
No,
he's got 4 OG jewels. You need to show him that you have OG jewels as well.
This is off topic, but you cannot beat Vlad for bling. All right, I'm not even going to try. It's a losing proposition.
You've accepted the loss already.
No.
You'll focus on winning the game.
He wins the bling game by default.
Yeah, that's fair. So I only see 1. Did he get a Hedge Maze? Was that one of the off
Must
the
have done.
Oh, so he's okay. He's got Orum's Chant you, but only off of spells, not off of attacks as well.
Is that what it is? Is the kicker stops
attacks,
which is not really relevant. He doesn't care about 2-1.
But I don't know.
A 2-1. What the hell's that? A 2-3.
If you can get Delirium,
then it's a 4-3 effectively. It's not going to win the game.
No, that's true.
Although Vlad is like head in hands here.
He's going for the Orum's Chant. You haven't used your mist. You have used your.
I have on the sword so that I could trade with the Felia. So I've only got him out, so I just let it go. I'm like, okay.
Oh, is that Consult off the top?
It is, yeah.
It's not bad.
So I've got a mountain. Considering I kept 2 lands, I'm very jammy to have not missed a land drop.
You're checking Delirium here.
Yeah.
Don't have it, okay.
Still just instant land creature.
So you've got Force of Negation, Counterspell, and Consult up.
Yeah.
Maybe another card I couldn't quite see.
Yeah. But still don't have anything to combo with Spidery Man.
No, but you can consult the star charts. It's going to let you look at a lot of cards here.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
You're holding up double Counterspell or Counterspell Consult. This is a nice hand to be looking at. I'd be very happy if I have this hand, especially with the perfect information that you have. He plays the
Vlad doesn't quite have enough to play Baraglyph and hold up Mystic, which is good for me.
He's got a wild off that, isn't it? That would cost 9 mana. He's only got 7, so he's 2 turns off.
No, Baraglyph is 3, Mystic is 5. He's only 1 mana.
I get Barrow and Pyro's CMC.
Okay, no,
sorry, yes, you're right. Yeah,
Baraglyph's terrifying. He's only 1 mana off doing all that, but he's played a land now, so he's not going to be able to do it this turn. So does he go for... No, he plays the unknown. He plays...
Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah.
Very powerful card. So green, discard a creature card. Search for any creature card put it into your hand.
It's good with the Recurring Nightmare. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Yes.
Very good with the Recurring Nightmare.
Very good with Recurring Nightmare.
Do I counter this? Or do I care for the... I think I might counter the Recurring Nightmare then. And in my mind, I'm thinking, do I counter this or do I counter the Recurring Nightmare I know about later?
I'm just thinking you can counter both. You've got 2 counterspells in hand.
You don't want to just waste all your counter magic.
So what
basically,
that's the guy's the graveyard he's looking at. Okay.
I do counter it. No.
You're consulting.
Probably in response.
Adam, this is really confusing because in our set review, you said that the casting it for 2 wasn't very good. You always want to kick it. And here you are with the mana to kick it.
Right, I've just remembered I've got to go. No, you're right. It has turned out to be a very good card.
And interestingly, both of you, it's sat there on the stack, and both of you are thinking, because Vlad has 5 mana and a Mystic Confidence that you know about, is deciding whether he wants to counter the Consult. I don't see a world where you counter this Consult. I think you...
He's definitely thinking about it though, isn't he? But remember, you're countering it with Mystic Confluence. You get to draw 2 cards as well.
I know, but if as Vlad, you're probably reading this as he's consulting for a counterspell for my survival, right? That's how you read. That's how I'd read this, I think.
Right. Because I think this is probably me more baiting the Mystic Confluence.
So why would you ever counter the consult? You because you've not kicked it. You're only going to get 1 card out of this. If it was kicked, you get 2 cards. It's a different story.
I see what you mean. So because I haven't kicked it, I'm holding up 3 mana, so it looks like I'm digging for a counterspell.
Yeah, you're going to get 1 card into hand, and when you cast that card, that's what you counter. I don't see what. Yeah.
That makes sense, and I think Vlad agrees with you.
Yes, it looks like it's resolved.
So it looks like
that's a Fury, a Prismatic
It was
Vista.
Fury, Subtlety.
Oh, there's your Splinter Twin combo.
There's my Splinter Twin. Look at it. I immediately just go, yep. I think there was a Chain Lightning at the top as well. But
that doesn't.
I was very happy to see that, so I let that go.
And he's passing the turn.
And I untap.
And you're leaving the Consult there just for fun.
Oh yeah, so it can block. I think I'm just too excited.
Sorry guys, Arena's glitching.
Because I think I have the win. In some description, maybe not.
There's 5 mana. Your opponent has 1 counterspell. Your Spider-Man is 2 mana. Your Wild Ride is 1 mana. Your counterspell is 2 mana.
He has 1 counterspell that costs 5 mana that will tap him out.
Yeah.
And I can counter the counter.
So this is a good...
So I'm quite happy here. That's probably why I get excited. I've just remembered that I heard you and decided to put the Consult in the graveyard.
It's just such a nice feeling, moments like this, because it's like you have perfect information.
Yeah.
And you just... it's taking you a while, because I've been there before. You're just double-checking. You're like, okay, I know everything here.
Have I forgotten how to read?
How am I missing
have I forgotten how to do maths?
Okay,
so we're getting rid of this. I didn't really think of this. Yeah, so this is something that he can do. Is this in
your end step?
No, because I've cast Spider-Man.
Oh.
But the interesting thing is this takes him off Mystic Confluence, so I'm kind of even happier. I'm thinking, what is Vlad going to get?
There's the snake, Mystic Snake?
But he's going to go to the graveyard?
No, he's
sorry, he puts in hand. Yeah, Subtlety then.
Subtlety? Yeah, he can hardcast a Subtlety here.
Or pitchcast, if he wanted to.
He can do.
Look, you're the one being all technically correct.
I'm the kind of person who always points that out. Now I'm on the other side of it, I understand how annoying it is.
But I'm thinking I've got... No, I don't have Force of Negation, pitchcast.
Archon of Cruelty.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, this is interesting. He can just discard again. Okay, this is cool. I'm so confused to what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking. I think I was initially thinking Subtlety, and I thought, okay, so he's not going to get Subtlety because he's put Archon straight in the graveyard.
Is there some sort of instant speed reanimation? Do you remember Spider-Man on the stack, or is it resolved?
Don't remember.
Okay. Is there some sort of instant speed reanimation creature that I'm just not remembering exists?
I don't know. I don't remember what he gets.
Oh, that looks like a Snapcaster Mage on top.
Sure.
Okay.
So he's just...
I really like what Van's doing here, because obviously he can just Mystic Confluence this, but instead of doing that, he's just going to go, okay, I'm going to get lots of value here.
Things into my graveyard.
Get the cards in the graveyard and then counterspell it in a different way. I don't think I would have seen this line.
Vlad is a very good player.
Yeah.
So he's got Path then?
Snapcast it to hand, and he's let the Spider-Man resolve. Now that you go to Splinter Twin, now's where he's going to fire off the Snapcaster.
Because he's at 10, isn't he?
Yeah, so the only awkward thing for you here is that
I have Delirium. This is why I'm doing this, because he can block with the Wood Elves and then I just attack him again.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The awkward thing here is that you don't have...
But obviously I didn't know that when I cast the Spider-Man, and then I'm like, can't counter that fast enough, because I don't want to counter the spell that he's going to flashback, because that gives him a blocker.
Another blocker, yes, I see.
Which is just, it sort of loops back to what you were saying about countering not the spell but the other spell.
I don't think you do have Delirium, but you do have Flashback Lava Dart instead.
I do, which I obviously remembered at some point. Past Adam figured out the line.
Nice.
But actually it was lethal without Lava Dart because of Delirium.
Beautiful game. Very, very nice ending as well.
Thank you. Well, let's see you back for game 2 and see how things.
Hello and welcome back to Dueling Grounds, heading into game 2 now. Vlad is on the play. Unfortunately, he's had some mulligans, so he's got a 6-land hand, 6-card hand, 3 lands, one of which is a Cactus Preserve, which is very exciting.
Very spicy.
So only a 7 with Atraxa, not as good as it is on Octavia.
A mere 7, yeah.
Near 7. Enlightened Tutor, Mental Misstep, Parallax Wave, so really good here, bit of a non-bovo, because the Enlightened Tutor, you tutor the Parallax Wave, he's already got the Parallax Wave.
That's true, I'd find something else.
But no, strong hand. How's your hand?
My hand is good. It's good. I've got 2 lands, Stock Up, Consult, which we've discussed is good, FOMO, so lots of card selection and filtering and whatnot. Got the combo, and I got a Lava Dart for a bit of interaction. Didn't mention in game 1, but Vlad and I had played this exact matchup the week before this video, the week before this match. Same matchup, Vlad won. So I am going into this feeling like it's a little bit of a personal
taste for blood.
It's a grudge match. Yeah, I'm going to try my best. So having won game 1, I'm excited. Let's see how game 2 goes.
So Vlad, as we said, on the play, leading with that Cactus Preserve.
Yeah, sensible. Drew and basic island for the turn, which I'm not unhappy about.
Arid Mesa here. You really
we
want
can
that
guess
Surveil.
what it's going to go for.
You want that Surveil.
I didn't. Well, I've got Lava Dart. If I desperately need Lava Dart, like if he plays an elf here or something,
I actually don't think he's.
Dart.
I think I could be wrong about this. I don't think Vlad's playing any elves.
Right.
His focus is more on 2-mana land into play ramp.
That makes sense. That makes sense because it's harder to interact with, isn't it? Once the land comes into play, killing off like the wood elves doesn't really do much. And if he's playing things like
and he's
Recurring Nightmare,
and also I think he's playing sweepers and stuff. So he wants he wants ramp that doesn't get hit by those sweepers.
That's good. That makes good sense.
So powerful.
Yeah, Lava Dart isn't like the most amazing card. I mean, it did something in the last game, and obviously it triggers Spider-Man on a subsequent turn if you haven't cast it. I like it in the deck.
Trigger
it's one of the
Steel
weaker.
Cutter by itself. Yeah. Like it's not a bad card. It seems to be like the defining card of Modern at the moment.
Is it? Is it back to me? Because it was good in the old days when I was playing Boros. Like not. Is it Blitz?
Yes. Yeah.
Before Modern Horizons 2 was released. Right, we're going to just do some filtering here because I don't
FOMO,
think... I'd rather play FOMO.
FOMO, play away Lava Dart. What is this, game 1?
I'd rather play FOMO than Consult. Here.
Okay.
For like, Consult's obviously weak on 2 lands. And just getting a bit of a body in play.
You never want to cast it for the 2-mana mode.
No, because it's just too weak to play on it. I'm glad that we're going to mention that every time. It's fair.
Our mistakes are here to haunt us.
So having a body on board helps and whatnot. And obviously, if you get to Delirium, it's not, it's not nothing.
No, FOMO's a strong card.
What's Vlad up to? He's cracked a Bloodstained Mire.
Yes, in his main phase. No, in your end step.
Yes,
no, I know where we are.
Yes, because he's on the play. Yeah,
so
we're both paying attention. He's going to get Triome. This one's Zagoth, maybe. I think it's.
I understand that in a 4-color deck, Triomes are good, but whenever a fetch land is cracked for Triome, I just think about those poor Surveil lands, the poor value that you're missing out on.
This is maybe Vlad needs to find out. I don't know. So Tundra.
Yeah.
So he's got all of his colours now. I think.
Ooh.
Psychic Frog.
I'm now not rooting for you anymore. I like Spider-Man 399, but Psychic Frog's one of those cards of.
So I will. Foreshadowing. This is a foreign language Psychic Frog.
Oh.
That might become relevant later.
Okay.
We'll discuss it at the time. So FOMO can't really attack. Psychic Frog is so good.
Sorry.
It can.
To clarify, FOMO is able to attack on this board.
Yeah.
Judge Brain on. Can FOMO attack here? Yes, it can.
I think in my mind, I'm thinking, do I want FOMO to become like a Mind Rot?
Yeah.
To make him discard 2 cards. And I don't think that it is worth that. So we'll play Stock Up instead. Or maybe play Stock Up and then decide if I want FOMO to be a Mind Rot. Who knows? There's a Brazen Borrower, a couple of lands.
So when you say FOMO being a Mind Rot, because Psychic Frog is a 1/2?
A 1/2. So we'd have to discard 2 cards to make it big enough to eat the. I mean, you could discard 1 card to just bounce off each other.
Yes.
But I would imagine you might want to kill the FOMO in that situation. Maybe not.
You could just let it through.
Exactly.
And at that point, your FOMO is not going to be a blocker. So.
But if I attack, it gives him the choice.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the right thing to do. So I think I just don't attack and don't give him any choice.
Well, again, if you attack before combat, before you cast for Stock Up, he might be worried about a pump spell or something.
Sure.
And at that point, if he discards a bunch of cards, then you removal spell Psychic Frog or discard a bunch of cards.
Which is interesting because normally you don't really play around pump spells in Duel Commander because they're not really good enough.
No, but you know
this deck actually does run them, And I guess Tifa used to run them.
Also, you could just be attacking to get him to block so that you can removal spell, and he's discarded a bunch of cards into it.
Speaking of, this is the card that... Look and see. Now, I think this is a little bit of a callback to our matchup last week, where he really Spider-Man is so bad into a Parallax Wave because you just sit there and go, just wait till you've played all your cards. Okay, and I'll just exile Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is so bad into a Parallax Wave. It's like
I know. Who thought that
vegetables are so
exist?
bad into knives.
So he's going to attack me. I'm not going to block. I don't think for the same reason I didn't attack.
And you exiled the Consult. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, well, I had to counter the Parallax Wave.
Because so Lad's Bloodstained Mire isn't in exile.
No, he likes to have his graveyard at 90 degrees.
Slightly different.
And the
exile out.
He's completely exiled it completely out of the game, as Wizards intended, as Garfield intended. So this is this is nice against a deck with a lot of counter magic. Gives me the option of making Spidery Man.
It's funny. This is a card that I do actually see coming up a lot. But during our set review, you weren't a big fan of it, and I'm finding that I've very rarely used it in decks I've played it in.
So you're agreeing with me on this occasion? I think
so. I do still think the card...
I think my argument was that the extra mana was just actually quite a lot.
I do still think the card is normally good enough to play, but it's just not come up.
Here.
Going for Splinter Twin, he has the Misstep.
Okay, so I'm not too unhappy because Misstep doesn't actually kill Spider-Man.
No, and you still have Splinter Twin again for next turn.
And this has got Flashback, which is expensive at 3 mana, but it does have Flashback.
So I think your combo is kind of better than Splinter Twin, because if they counter Splinter Twin, you can't flash it back next turn.
No. And I might have Delirium now. No, I don't have Delirium because I didn't untap the Doofus. And then end step, I'm probably going to shoot the Frog. And this is a better way to make him discard 2 cards. I'm quite happy with this Mind Rot. Oh, yeah, Mind Rot. Yeah,
because you're not throwing away a creature into a Mind Rot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Although he only needs to discard 1 card because it's a 1/2.
Oh,
2
true.
Damage.
Whatever. I mean, it's still discard a card. I would rather make him discard 1 card than deal him 2 damage when he's at 15.
I agree with you, especially because your combo turns do 15 damage.
Easily.
If he was at 17, there might be a discussion there where get him to 15 if you have a removal spell for the Frog.
Yeah, no, I like that. Okay, so Psychic Frog is now a little bit bigger. It's always a scary card. He's got enough cards to make it flying. Sorry, go on.
I get what you're talking about with the combo view on Spider-Man, but also I just think a 2/3 double strike vigilance is just such an insane body.
It is. It's all right. What is this?
That's Enlightened Tutor.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. So you can still ask, what is this? As in, what is he getting?
I asked it in the game as well because I'm picking it up and looking at it. Don't recognise what the artwork is from.
So, sorry, I didn't see. Did he untap and cast this, or is he casting this? Is this before his draw step? He's casting this.
Swift reconfiguration. So he did have the card you were talking about.
So clearly he has Devoted Druid in hand.
Or he's just going to put on Spider-Man.
That's the lower key move.
What were we just talking about? When is he doing this?
Yes.
I'm thinking he's doing this in my end step.
In your end step, okay.
We'll see in a minute if he untaps that blue-white land.
He just put it into his hand.
Okay, so he did it in his upkeep.
I'm assuming in his upkeep.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Now we're going to play it. So I've got Brazen Borrower in hand.
So you could bounce the Swift Reconfiguration.
Which would give me a turn to kill
But he has the white mana from the Cactus Preserve.
Yeah.
So it's bouncing the Swift... You can bounce your commander, replay your commander.
That's another option.
Probably better than bouncing Swift Reconfiguration when he has white mana up.
Yeah. But you can't target your own permanents with Brazen Borrower.
Oh, is it an opponent controls?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not an option.
But that would have been a better option.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't because I might get a game loss for cheating. Don't know.
Well, you are the judge, so...
Yeah, well, I'll have to talk to the judge about it. So we attack for...
2. Oh, no, sorry, because you're attacking with your spot. Oh, no, you can't attack your commander because it's a vehicle.
No.
I'm aware of it.
I'm just wondering about Delirium. Still don't have Delirium because nothing's changed. I guess I'm trying to figure out how do I win this game now.
You need him to tap out of white at some point so that you can bounce the Swift Reconfiguration.
So was that a Verge?
No, I think that's a filter land.
Okay, fine.
I don't remember the names of those.
It doesn't matter. It's in filter land. I think it's Mystic Gate or something. I could be wrong.
That's a Soul Read if I've ever seen one.
That's a what?
A Soul Read?
Soul Read.
It's probably not actually applicable. So Soul Read is like if you play a Pithing Needle on turn 1 and you're on the play and you name a card and you get it correct.
Oh, just like blind naming something.
Yeah,
okay.
you Soul Read them. Yeah.
Oh, you read their soul.
Yeah.
So what was the soul read? Sorry, I
you getting Mystic Gate correctly without.
Okay, fine. So end step, I'm gonna bounce the Psychic Frog.
Okay. So you're throwing away one of your possible lines of winning here. If you don't have another way to get to that Swift Reconfiguration.
Yeah, but I don't think bouncing Swift Reconfiguration does. Does that have flash?
It does. No, but if he taps out of white in the future, I don't know.
Sure, that window is closing.
Maybe bouncing the frog, he's just going to replay it next turn. How does your deck win without Spider-Man at the moment? Based on the
I think it's attacking him with
FOMO
and Brazen Borrower.
Of course, because you can bounce and then flash it in
That's
this end
my
step.
plan.
I like that. Okay, so
he's got options though. I think has he got Mystic Confluence again?
It wasn't as opening hand.
There's a couple of blue cards and like a sort of...
The angle's just slightly off.
Yeah, and then there's some kind of secret lair card.
I think it might be a fatal
Is that
push
the
or a
secret lair
silence.
card?
The secret lair card. I think that is a Mystic Confluence on top.
Yeah. She can play, but it would tap him out.
And then you go into your turn tapped out.
But also it's quite easy to counter him if he's tapped out.
And yeah,
you're just going to let it happen. That's fine. Then I'm going to untap...
Cast the Brazen Borrower.
Cast the Brazen Borrower in his end step.
And this is quite a fast clock, because this is swinging in for 5, he's at 13. That's 3 turns without manipulation. But if you
and I think, looking at my graveyard, if he counters the Brazen Borrower, I have Delirium. So then the FOMO gets more damaging.
Yeah.
So he lets it go, which slightly surprises me. I'm kind of shocking a Steam Vents immediately without hesitation.
Okay. So you can also crew Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think it crossed my mind.
You can crew Spider-Man and cast your
I've got Wang
Reckless
Shiton in hand. So I'm going to wait for an opportune moment to do that.
You're not going for the cruise. You're not going for the win the game line because Vlad's got 5 mana open, I assume.
Yeah. So I'd forgotten he's got this.
Cactus Bazaar.
Yeah. I'm glad you forgot about it as well.
This happened to be a Relic Fest.
Really?
I was playing against a mono blue player, and I just kept I was so winning.
I feel so much
better
now.
They animate the whole of the Storm Giants they played on turn 1, and I'm like, yeah, of course that happens.
Because I felt so stupid being on camera. Here I reread, and then reread again Otawara. Otawara says creature, not non-land permanent. It's creature, and Planeswalker, and enchantment or something, an artifact, but it doesn't say non-land.
So you got luckier because all of the Storm Giants has
again, play badly, get rewarded.
Play badly, get rewarded.
So
this is like an expensive Salt Rain. Salt Rain? What's it called?
Stone Rain.
Stone Rain, thank you.
Because that comes into play tap, doesn't it? So yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Then he's going to Fatal Push
yes.
with the alternate art thingy on the FOMO, I think it was.
I think that was for target, which I think makes sense because
I think I let that go.
Delirium's online, that can do a lot of damage.
Because I'd rather hold counters for something else.
Yeah.
I think I might have a Memory Lapse in hand as well as the Wan Shi Tong.
You have a Strixhaven Secret.
That's why I think it's a Memory Lapse.
Mystical archive card.
Yes.
Scrubland drawn into. So he's got his Psychic. Does he want to just redeploy the Psychic Frog here?
Yeah.
I really don't like filter lands. I find them so
they're surprisingly
clunky.
Awkward. I play one in the blue red deck.
In a 2-card deck, I can see it. But in multi-card decks, it's awkward.
Can I just jump in because here's a question for you in the audience.
Yes.
If I asked Vlad, does Psychic, because it's a foreign language card, and I can't quite remember what it does. I said, does your card have flying?
Yes.
No, sorry. Does your card have reach? I said, does your card have reach? And he said no.
Yes.
And then what happens?
And then he can
and then I attack. Yeah. So I'm memory lapsing his. I got a bit ahead of myself. I'm memory lapsing the stock up.
Yeah.
But I ask him before combat.
This is very much like judge brain, right? Yeah. Like if you ask a judge.
So I asked him, does your card have reach? Because I remembered it did something, but I couldn't remember what it was, and it was in a foreign language, and he said no.
As a judge.
Then I attacked, and then he gave it flying.
As a judge, how would you handle this?
I mean, Vlad didn't lie.
That's the thing, yeah.
So when an opponent asks you a question, you can choose not to answer it.
Yeah.
And then you have to ask a judge to answer it. Or you can answer it, but you can't answer it incorrectly.
But if you were a judge called over to this situation, judge, my opponent has a foreign card, does it have reach?
I mean, I think this is absolutely correct at tournament level play.
Yeah.
I think FNM level play, I wonder if it's a little bit out of the spirit. It is. I don't know if that's a rude thing to say.
No, I get.
But I think Vlad knew what I meant when I asked, does it have reach?
I'm the kind of player who I feel like, for me, I'm always going to... I feel like if my opponent asks a question about my foreign language card, I would want to just explain the full text of it.
Indeed.
But I mean, it happened at Relic Fest to every one of the Dueling Grounds crew who went. We all got caught by languages.
Really?
I mean, to be fair, we were playing in France. People were playing French cards. That's kind of on us.
Yeah.
But it's just you think you know what a card does.
Yeah.
And you kind of assume that you can't clarify.
Exactly.
So the real answer here is just always
clearly a part of my mind remembered that it could block a flyer in some way.
But I think the answer here really is, if you're ever uncertain of the foreign language card,
you should ask for the
a
oracle
judge to get the oracle text.
Yeah, ask for the oracle text of the card. So
and then you can't get stuff wrong with the way
it wasn't the end of the world because I had missed Fiery Confluence to finish off the frog.
Okay.
I think if I wasn't able to finish off the frog, I would have been in dire straits.
So you just cast this one, Shitong. There wasn't a search happening. It was just in end step to use up the mana?
No, he is searching because he's picked up his library.
Cracking a land?
Must have cracked a land, yeah.
Okay.
Because again, we were talking so much, but I've put the counter on it, and he's got his library in his hand.
Yeah.
So I got to Wang Shitong him. It's a good card.
Wang Shitong's a very good card.
The next week after this video,
the video's
stopped. I thought I got to record all the way to the end.
Okay. Do you remember what happens from this board state?
I drew a lightning bolt or possibly a chain lightning off of Wang Shitong and Vlad's at 5. So I think the end of the match is I attack him with my 2/2 flying vigilance and then finish him off. Yeah. So
we missed very little.
We did miss very little. A bit anticlimactic.
I think that well thought games, and you even won this game without Splinter Twin.
I did,
so that's impressive.
Shows the Is It shell is just strong by itself.
Amazing. Well, thank you all for watching. Sorry for the awkward bit at the end there, but you didn't miss much. If you've enjoyed this, please give us a like, subscribe, consider checking out our Patreon, and we'll see you again next time.
See you next time.